You guys, I'm so mad, frustrated, and upset. I made a huge mistake because ever since I posted that last Crumbl video, my deep dive, and I told you guys that I go to Crumbl every single Friday, and for some reason, after I made a video about Crumbl and learning more about them, I had no desire to go back. And because I've had no desire to go back to get a 1,000 calorie cookie, I missed the biggest cookie drop of our lives. First, they had the Kylie palette. Well, now Crumbl did it. They came out with the whole family version of cookies and I missed it. And I know those cookies were good.
Cake? Oh my gosh. Did you spit it out?
Oh, I guess not. Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel where I talk about anything I see on the internet. And today, that is Crumbl's most controversial cookie drop. Some people are saying it's a big failure.
And I got the new Kim Kardashian, Kylie Kardashian, Kendall Jenner, Kris Jenner, and the rest of them. So let's open it.
2 seconds later.
Oh.
And they're getting sued. So are you ready to hear how this cookie crumbled? Please subscribe, okay? That's all I got. The Kardashians and keeping up with them. Are you?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Turn around.
Well, Crumbl is. They had so much success with their Kylie palette when they had their cookies resemble her very plain palette of makeup.
This is the Kylie Cosmetics X Crumbl Cookie Collab.
Well, they decided to make a whole cookie platter of the family. Did you ever look at Kris Jenner's face and think, yeah, I want a bite of that? Well, now you can, because Kris is a classic yellow layered cake. Khloe is a cookies and cream. Kim is a snickerdoodle. Kendall tastes like a cookie dough cupcake in cookie form. Kylie is a pink confetti sugar cookie, and I haven't been to Crumbl in a long time, but that is just a regular cookie that they always have almost every other week when they have no clue what else to come out with. There's nothing special about that cookie, and that's them telling me that they don't think Kylie's very special. Kylie, take that however you want.
What?
Right to the heart. Start some drama. So they came out with all these cookies and cakes. It was a really big drop because whenever they collaborate with a celebrity, I mean, it's huge.
You guys, the Kardashians just collabed with Crumbl. Is it vegan?
You saw the lines that were out the door for Kylie. Imagine the whole family. So they made sure to beef this up and advertise the hell out of it, especially on their YouTube. Okay, we don't need to watch the whole thing. They make everything gold. They say it tastes really good and they want you to buy it pretty much, right? It's all fun, it's all sugary, it has a fun beat so you can dance around and take a chunk out of Kim's snickerdoodle all while you dance. Well, this was not taken very well. First came the comments. Couldn't think of a less relatable and more cringy collab. But if this is how we get interesting flavors, I won't complain. Well, you just did. This is a hard pass. No thanks. I wish it was an April Fool's joke. It's not. It's real. Really? Kardashians? You won't go near coffee flavor anything, but drop a Kardashian collab that nobody asked for? I roll ×4. Okay. No thanks. I'll pass this week because of the collab. So yeah, most people did not like this collab, but that did not stop the influencers for saying, fuck it, we got new content, okay? We'll try them for everybody else.
The Kardashians collabed with Crumbl for this week's cookies, but I don't know if I've ever seen them eat a gram of sugar, let alone a Crumbl cookie.
That's what I'm saying. You know, looking at all of the cookies and someone who was part of the Crumbl cult, I have a small inkling, just a tiny one, that all of these cookies, except for one, is just their basic cookies, and then they took a name, the Kardashians, and slapped it on a cookie so that they could upsell them and more people will come get it because society's kind of stupid and companies know that if you put a name to something, people will buy it. It's like when I go to Disneyland and there's Rice Krispie treats, I will buy it if it's in the shape of Mickey. Yes, they could be at Walmart for $1 with those weird little elfmen on it, but I want the prime Rice Krispie treat with money making Mickey on it. I will pay $8 for it because it's a Mickey. This is the same thing. But there was one cookie, or shall I say cake, out of the lineup of sweet treats from the Crumbl Kardashian platter that had a lot of people talking, and not in a good way. You see, Crumbl, the cookie company that's known for injecting their cookies with butter and as much sugar as they can, decided to come out with a healthy dessert because if you don't watch the Kardashians, Courtney is the one that is scared of sugar, does not allow sugar. In fact, sugar is the devil and she does everything natural.
You're not supposed to eat processed foods.
in general. So these are 3 grams of sugar per bag.
So they decided for Courtney's sweet treat, they'll go in a different direction. They'll do something flourless because people who love injecting butter into cookies will love to eat that. Every single review that I watched, everyone's face looks like this. They were throwing up. They would try looking happy and faking it, but then the truth would come out the more that the flavor would soak into their tongue. People were gagging. By the way, when food tastes good, people will smack their lips. When food tastes really bad, people will definitely eat with their mouth open, and it is the most disgusting thing. So please give me some props for sitting through that, because I couldn't find one positive video where someone actually kept their mouth closed to let the Courtney flourless cake flavor soak in. And the more that I watched all these adults react and influencers react, I was thinking maybe this is just a trend. Like, no one's supposed to like it, and it's gonna get you more attention if you hate it. But then I saw the little kids try it. Let me remind you, kids eat crayon. Kids will go outside, put their hands in dirt, and lick their fingers and have a great time. Kids eat bugs. They probably eat rabbit poop. But for some reason, every single child that I see try the Kourtney Kardashian gluten-free, flourless chocolate cake, they make that face. She is so confused, flabbergasted. Like, she doesn't trust her parents anymore. They gave her the most nastiest thing, and now whenever they're going to try to give her something on a spoon, she's not gonna eat it. Kids have lost faith in their parents everywhere. Good luck trying to get her to think that Santa Claus is real. Kids hated it, adults hated it, influencers hated it, everyone hated this. But you know who also hated it? The owner of Crumbl.
We are here in the Crumbl HQ test kitchen with a very special dessert, our very first gluten-friendly, zero refined sugar, flourless chocolate cake.
Keep that in your head that he said zero refined sugar, because we're gonna get back to the macros and the calories and the sugar on this, because refined sugar doesn't mean sugar-free, which is a bigger red flag because that means there's sugar in it and people were still spitting it out. Crumbl, Mr. Crumbl Boy, what did you guys do to this?
Now, you asked and we listened. A lot of our fans are gluten friendly and we wanted to provide something for them to enjoy.
Who asked you for this? This is why I don't listen to comments, because many people will say, we want gluten-free, we want this, but sometimes, and I understand, some people need to have gluten-free. Same with me, like there's some things that I need to, like, I need it to be gluten-free. There's some things like dairy that I need it to be dairy-free. But sometimes people will scream very loud in the comment section and it will make you think that, oh, people are gonna love this. A lot of people want this, when in reality, no. And even the people shouting that they want it probably don't understand what they're saying because it's gonna be gross. Flourless, gluten-free, you know, I don't know. It's an iffy thing. It's got a distinct taste sometimes.
You're not a fan. Come up close. We're gonna show you what this looks like.
Oh, when people were biting into it, it looked really good, like being held in people's hands and people biting into it, it looked really good. But the way that he stuck his fork in it and it kind of jiggled a little bit, disgusts me a lot as a cake connoisseur. I know cake, I don't like when it jiggles like that.
A little bit more dense. So fudgy. It's almost like brownie.
Swallow it. Then.
But nice and moist and soft.
If you look really close, it's still in the side of his cheek. Swallow it.
And you get a little hint of honey.
All we're asking you to do is take about 2 seconds to swallow the delicious, moist chocolate
so fudgy
brownie-like substance you just put into your mouth that you're trying to sell to everybody else.
But mainly chocolate, and it's that darker chocolate like Amy described.
Dude, just swallow the frickin' brownie.
So if you want something special, come see us on this special Kardashian-Jenner collaboration and let us know what you think.
I think that you didn't like your own product. Look close. There's something still in his cheek, and the way that his face looks like he knows that he's lying to everybody else, but he still wants to sell this because
I like money.
And yeah, people definitely told them what they thought.
This is horrible.
Okay, I'm going through the comments, and yeah, everybody's saying that he held that bite in that cheek for dear life. You know, when the camera turned off, the lights got dimmed, and he turned around and said, never the fuck again, give me that shit. Also, the way that they quickly put those forks back down after they tried it told me everything they needed to know, because if you like something, you are not quick to put the fork down.
A little bit more dense.
You're quick to get another scoop of whatever you just tasted. If you don't like something, you just silently, It tastes like a brownie. Buy it. I don't think you would probably go buy whatever cereal I'm eating because it looks like it tastes like ass. So people were asking, how the hell is this made? What did you guys do? And this poor girl, they had this poor small woman get on there and tell people this is what we did.
Hi everyone, my name is Mackenzie and I work here on the research and development team at Crumbl headquarters. We are so excited to announce that we have carefully crafted
Carefully? Which means you guys put a lot of thought into this? That has to be very heartbreaking from a craftsman point of view, right? You work so hard on something and then there's just a bunch of little kids throwing it up.
our first ever flourless cake. But please know, due to our open kitchen concept, we can't guarantee a 100% gluten-free environment. We hope you get your hands on this dessert.
Wait. That didn't tell us anything about how it was made. And second, Crumbl, you're gonna promote something as gluten-free, but then give a video and say, just so you know, it might not be gluten-free because of the environment. So up to you if you want to try it. You know, that's weird, but also that the Kardashians are connected to this and being kind of like a little bit scammy, it makes perfect sense. Y'all, not them promoting this as a flourless cake. I mean, it's in the frickin' name, but then you scroll about an inch the way down and they say a symphony of flour, sugar, butter, and eggs. Why did you say flourless? I can answer that.
I like money.
So I know you're wondering, what are the Kardashians saying about Courtney's little cake thing?
What are all these cute cookies? Were these from you?
No, and they're nasty.
It's probably because they have no flour, no sugar, no gluten. It's just cardboard.
That. They're saying that. No, I'm just kidding. That's from a different episode of when someone brought some flourless sweet treats home and the whole family hated it. So I can only imagine that if they did try Courtney's custom Crumbl flourless cake, that they didn't like it.
There is great almond milks that exist in life. Your chef make almond milk fresh once a week.
She made me make it.
No, they put it.
And you know, while the CEO of Crumbl is trying to make us believe that he likes his cake as he tries it, I went to Courtney's profile so I can see what she thought about her cake, because if she's used to having gluten-free stuff, then she probably would like it. Even if she didn't, she'd probably just lie. Who cares, right? That's kind of what they do. But as I scroll, I see nothing of the sort about her cookie. All I see is her dress as Frankenstein's bride.
I'm going to give the people what they want.
I want you to try the cookie. But no, I see her kind of dressed like a chicken talking about Lumi, her own product.
I have a little surprise for you.
Is that a chicken? She's cosplaying as her mom.
Hey guys, I cut my hair.
Yeah, I'm seeing nothing of the sort of this collaboration with Crumbl. And she got a whole cake. I went to Kim's, nothing. Kylie, nothing. She is talking about her own makeup and some chocolate.
We just dropped a brand new flavor of our best-selling lip butter. This is toasted marshmallow. We did custom-made toasted marshmallow scotchmallows.
My God, she talks so fucking slow. Anyway, I don't think any of the Kardashians even posted themselves eating these cookies. So maybe that's why it's a little different and like people weren't out the door trying to get these cookies. Maybe that's why people were so upset. I don't know. But it was definitely a huge difference than when Kylie had her own palette to now where the whole family has their whole name connected to a cookie. And I think it's just funny because in my head, I picture them in their large mansions as Crumbl crashes and burns and get a lot of heat for using their name. They don't give a fuck. Why would they? They're rich. They don't need Crumbl. Crumbl needs the Kardashian and the Jenners and every other influencer because that's what keeps them alive. Anyway, I was curious because they said it's their first ever healthy Crumbl cookie cake thing, and I want to know the calories on it. Courtney's flourless chocolate cake, gluten-friendly. A luscious gluten-friendly chocolate cake made with 0 refined sugar, drizzled with a velvet dark chocolate glaze, and crowned with tangy raspberries. Sounds delicious and healthy, right? Well, in the cake that people were throwing up and gagging from is 810 calories, which is on average the same amount of calories as any other treat that you find in Crumbl. But the sugars are a little lower, 59 grams. That's pretty good for Crumbl. They usually have like 70-ish, 80, right? I'm not sure. That's still more than double the amount of sugar that you're supposed to have in a day. But at least it's not refined sugar.
Have your chef make almond milk.
So that's great. I think it's really transparent of them to have the real reviews. I thought they would lie on here, but I think these are real. The nastiest thing I have ever tried. Y'all have lost your minds. This was horrid. And Flakes 2009 didn't even say anything. He's speechless or he's gagging from the dessert. So that's it. A CEO of Crumbl. You are right. People did have a lot to say. I think you guys made history. But at least it's just cookie reviews, right? At least no one's suing them. Someone's suing them? Yeah. All right, we'll look into it. Crumbl's being sued over the use of its music of TikTok videos. The cookie chain was sued last week by the Warner Music Group, which claimed in a federal lawsuit that Crumbl used 159 sound recordings from its artists without permission for videos promoting the chain's cookies. Are you not allowed to do that? You can't like use a song on TikTok and promote something? Damn. Okay, well, now we know. Don't do that. I'm sure they will get over this. They always do. Crumbl is used to like suing people, getting sued. It's fine. I guess that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Like I said, that's the only joke I have. But if you subscribe, maybe I'll get one more. You guys, thank you so much for watching. I don't think I'm all that upset that I don't go to Crumbl anymore. I still am pretty happy with my decision. I haven't stepped foot in one. My father-in-law got me and Garrett a $25 Crumbl cookie gift card, and we haven't used it. He got it for us for Christmas because he knew that we were obsessed with Crumbl, and he didn't know that we left the cold. So now it's just sitting downstairs in my junk drawer with no use. So I don't know. I could have used it for the Courtney Flowerless cake that people hated, but I guess I missed it. And you know what? I'm not that sad about it. I don't like throwing up.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
So fudgy.
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Ooh, I've been on the flex since flex on. Neighborhood all in your eardrums.